Ducati is back. The 2026 Ducati X-Diavel V4 will shock you. The unreal monster that changes everything. Nobody expected Ducati to go this far. Just when riders thought they had seen everything the Italian manufacturer could produce, Ducati unleashed a machine that completely rewrites the rules of the power cruiser world. Meet the 2026 Ducati X-Diavel V4, a motorcycle so aggressive, so powerful, and so visually stunning that it has already become one of the most talked about motorcycles on the planet. And here's the crazy part. This isn't simply a cruiser with a bigger engine. This is Ducati taking everything it learned from superbikes, MotoGP technology, and high-performance engineering and injecting it directly into a machine built to dominate the streets. The result is a motorcycle that looks like it belongs in a science fiction movie and accelerates like a rocket ship. Riders who thought cruisers were slow and boring are about to have their minds blown. The X-Diavel V4 isn't here to compete. It's here to intimidate. It's here to challenge everything people think they know about the cruiser segment. And if the early reactions are any indication, Ducati may have just created the most outrageous power cruiser ever built. But trust me, once you hear what's hiding beneath that muscular bodywork, things get even crazier. The first time you see the 2026 Ducati X-Diavel V4, you immediately realize this motorcycle isn't interested in being subtle. It looks like pure mechanical aggression. Every angle, every line, and every surface appears designed to communicate speed, power, and dominance. The low-slung profile stretches dramatically across the pavement, while the massive rear tire creates a stance that looks ready to launch at any moment. Ducati has always been known for building beautiful motorcycles, but the X-Diavel V4 takes things to another level. The muscular fuel tank, exposed mechanical components, sculpted bodywork, and futuristic LED lighting create a machine that feels more like rolling art than transportation. Unlike traditional cruisers that embrace nostalgia, the X-Diavel looks like it came directly from the future. It's unapologetically modern, it's unapologetically Italian, and most importantly, it's unapologetically Ducati. Park this machine anywhere, and people will immediately gather around it. Some will ask questions, others will simply stare. That's because the X-Diavel V4 doesn't resemble anything else on the road. It exists in its own category. And that's exactly what Ducati intended. This motorcycle wasn't designed to fit into the cruiser segment. It was designed to redefine it completely. Now let's talk about the feature that's keeping rival manufacturers awake at night: the engine. Ducati's V4 power plant has already established itself as one of the most impressive motorcycle engines ever created. But placing that technology inside the X-Diavel transforms the entire riding experience. This isn't merely about horsepower. It's about delivering relentless acceleration, explosive torque, and breathtaking performance in a package that feels almost impossible to believe. Twist the throttle, and the motorcycle responds instantly. The power delivery feels smooth, yet brutally effective. Every gear delivers an intoxicating surge of acceleration. Every overtaking maneuver feels effortless. Every ride feels like an event. Unlike traditional cruisers that rely solely on low-end torque, the V4 engine offers a broader performance range that continues pulling hard deep into the rev range. That's where Ducati's racing heritage becomes obvious. This engine wasn't designed merely to move a cruiser. It was designed to dominate roads. Riders expecting typical cruiser performance are in for a major surprise. The X-Diavel V4 behaves more like a superbike disguised as a muscle cruiser. And that's precisely why enthusiasts around the world are so excited. Ducati didn't build another cruiser. It built a monster disguised as one. Here's something few people expected to see: longtime cruiser riders taking a serious interest in Ducati. Traditionally, American cruisers and Italian performance motorcycles occupied completely different worlds. But the X-Diavel V4 is changing that. Riders who normally gravitate toward large V-twins are suddenly discovering a motorcycle that offers familiar cruiser ergonomics combined with performance levels that feel almost unreal. That's an incredibly compelling proposition. The X-Diavel allows riders to enjoy a relaxed riding position while experiencing acceleration and handling capabilities rarely associated with the cruiser category. This unique combination has captured attention throughout the motorcycle community. Enthusiasts who previously dismissed Ducati as a sport bike company are taking a second look. Meanwhile, performance riders are discovering a cruiser they actually want to own. That's a rare achievement. Very few motorcycles successfully bridge two completely different riding cultures. Yet the X-Diavel appears to accomplish exactly that. It delivers the emotional appeal of a cruiser, while maintaining the performance DNA that defines Ducati. The result is a motorcycle capable of attracting riders from multiple segments. And that's precisely why the X-Diavel V4 has become such a significant motorcycle. It isn't just expanding Ducati's lineup, it's expanding Ducati's audience. Ducati didn't stop with a powerful engine. The 2026 X-Diavel V4 is packed with advanced technology that feels more appropriate for a racetrack than a cruiser. That's because much of it originated from Ducati's performance and racing programs. Riders can expect sophisticated electronic rider aids designed to maximize performance while enhancing safety and confidence. Multiple riding modes allow the motorcycle's personality to change dramatically depending on conditions and rider preferences. Advanced traction control systems monitor grip levels with remarkable precision. Cornering ABS technology helps maintain stability during aggressive riding situations. Wheelie control systems manage acceleration while preserving excitement. Everything works together seamlessly in the background. What's impressive is how invisible the technology feels. Riders don't spend their time navigating complicated menus or fighting electronic interference. Instead, the systems quietly support the riding experience, allowing riders to focus on enjoying the motorcycle. That's the hallmark of excellent engineering. The technology enhances the machine without distracting from it. Ducati understands that motorcycles are emotional machines. Technology should amplify those emotions, not replace them. And that's exactly what the X-Diavel V4 achieves. It delivers cutting-edge capability while preserving the raw excitement that makes motorcycling so addictive. This is where things become truly unbelievable. Cruisers aren't supposed to handle like sport bikes. They're supposed to prioritize comfort, straight-line stability, and relaxed riding. Ducati apparently didn't get that memo. The X-Diavel V4 attacks corners with a level of confidence that feels almost absurd for a motorcycle in this category. Advanced chassis engineering, premium suspension components, and Ducati's performance-focused philosophy combine to create handling characteristics that challenge expectations. Riders entering corners quickly discover that the motorcycle remains composed, predictable, and surprisingly agile. The wide handlebars provide excellent leverage. The chassis feels planted. The suspension keeps everything under control, even during aggressive riding. This transforms the riding experience completely. Instead of avoiding winding roads, X-Diavel owners actively seek them out. That's a major departure from traditional cruiser behavior. The motorcycle encourages riders to explore its capabilities. It rewards confidence. It rewards skill. And it constantly reminds riders that this is still a Ducati at heart. That dual personality is one of the X-Diavel's greatest strengths. It cruises comfortably when desired, and attacks corners enthusiastically when asked. Very few motorcycles can switch personalities so effectively. That's why the X-Diavel continues surprising everyone who rides it. One of the most remarkable aspects of the X-Diavel V4 is its ability to balance comfort with extreme performance. Normally, motorcycles excel in one area or the other. Comfortable motorcycles often feel dull. High-performance motorcycles often become exhausting. The X-Diavel somehow manages to deliver both. The forward-mounted foot controls, spacious seating position, and relaxed ergonomics make long rides surprisingly comfortable. Riders can spend hours enjoying open highways without feeling cramped or fatigued, yet beneath that comfort lies extraordinary performance potential. At any moment, a simple twist of the throttle transforms the motorcycle from relaxed cruiser to acceleration monster. That contrast, creates an incredibly engaging riding experience. Riders never feel limited by the motorcycle. Instead, they feel empowered by it. The machine adapts to different situations effortlessly. Morning commutes feel enjoyable. Weekend canyon rides feel exhilarating. Long-distance journeys feel comfortable. That's a difficult balance to achieve, but Ducati appears to have mastered it. The X-Diavel V4 isn't forcing riders to choose between comfort and excitement. It delivers both simultaneously. And that's a major reason why it continues generating so much excitement within the motorcycle community. Every legendary motorcycle needs a signature soundtrack, and the X-Diavel V4 absolutely delivers. The moment the engine starts, riders know they're experiencing something special. The V4 engine produces a sound unlike anything else in the cruiser segment. It's deep. It's aggressive. It's unmistakably Italian. At idle, the motorcycle emits a mechanical rhythm that hints at the power waiting beneath the surface. Open the throttle, and the soundtrack transforms into something extraordinary. The exhaust note rises through the rev range with a character that feels both sophisticated and savage. It's the kind of sound that turns tunnels into concert halls and encourages riders to take the long way home. Sound plays a powerful role in the motorcycling experience. It's not merely background noise, it's part of the machine's personality. Ducati understands this better than almost anyone. That's why the X-Diavel soundtrack feels carefully crafted rather than accidental. Every acceleration becomes more exciting. Every ride becomes more memorable. And every startup reminds riders that they're sitting on something truly special. The sound alone is enough to make enthusiasts fall in love with the motorcycle. Everything else simply reinforces that decision. At this point, an important question must be asked. Has Ducati created the ultimate power cruiser? The answer depends on what riders want from a motorcycle. If they're seeking traditional cruiser characteristics, the X-Diavel may feel unconventional. But if they're searching for the most exciting, technologically advanced, and performance-oriented cruiser available, the argument becomes very compelling. Few motorcycles combine such dramatic styling, incredible performance, advanced technology, premium components, and everyday usability into one package. The X-Diavel refuses to compromise. It doesn't sacrifice comfort for speed. It doesn't sacrifice technology for simplicity. It doesn't sacrifice style for practicality. Instead, it attempts to excel in every category simultaneously. That's an ambitious goal. Yet by most accounts, Ducati has come remarkably close to achieving it. The motorcycle challenges assumptions. It challenges expectations. And perhaps most importantly, it challenges competitors. That's why the X-Diavel V4 represents more than another new model. It represents a statement about what the future of performance cruisers could become. Whether riders ultimately consider it the ultimate power cruiser is a matter of personal preference. But one thing is undeniable. It has changed the conversation forever. So is the 2026 Ducati X-Diavel V4 really the unreal monster everyone is talking about? Absolutely. This motorcycle combines breathtaking Italian design, world-class 5.4 performance, advanced technology, remarkable comfort, and extraordinary handling into a package unlike anything else on the road. It doesn't simply challenge the cruiser segment, it completely redefines it. Ducati has created a machine capable of attracting sport bike riders, cruiser enthusiasts, touring fans, and performance addicts all at the same time. That's an incredible accomplishment. The X-Diavel V4 proves that motorcycles don't need to fit neatly into predefined categories. They can be bold, they can be unconventional, and they can be absolutely thrilling. Every aspect of this motorcycle feels designed to create an emotional response. From the stunning appearance and intoxicating sound to the explosive acceleration and advanced electronics, the experience feels unforgettable. Ducati didn't build a cruiser. Ducati built a statement. A statement that performance and style can coexist. A statement that innovation still matters. And a statement that the future of motorcycling remains incredibly exciting. But now we want to hear from you. Is the 2026 Ducati X-Diavel V4 the ultimate power cruiser? Would you choose it over Harley-Davidson, Indian, or Triumph? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate notifications, because the next motorcycle monster is coming sooner than you think.